Greetings, homesteaders and other YouTubers. So coming up on my 4th anniversary traveling on the road, May 11th of 2018. So this will be my 4th year, completed 4th year. So entering my 5th year on May 11th. First place I camped was Long Valley Caldera in California. I camped in a volcano. It was awesome. Beautiful place. I've got some videos out there somewhere. I think some of the early ones, I think I did a review. Might even be one on freecampsites.net. I'm not sure. I'm getting old and I'm forgetting all the stuff I've done. So anyway, it's been a while since I've put out an update, so I thought I'd be responsible and get something posted, because I haven't put anything up since, I don't know, maybe October of last year, maybe, I'm guessing. It's been a while. But, everything's good. I've just been busy. The homestead. Well, let me back up a little bit. So, on December 7th of 2017, the ex kicked me to the curb. A choice was made to sell everything and then, divide the proceeds equally. And, so I found myself in a place where I could retire. I didn't have to keep a multi-$1,000 mortgage alive and commute ungodly miles into work and burn expensive fossil fuels to get there, and it was great. I had a wonderful 3.5 years of continuous travel from the Mexican border all the way up to Canada, all in the western United States, from Colorado westward. A couple of brief excursions into Washington, no camping there. Haven't been to Oregon yet. It's been on my list to go. In fact, year before last I wanted to come down the Pacific coast, and then the pandemic hit and campgrounds started closing, or at least there were rumors of campgrounds closing. I don't know how many actually did, but when you don't have a conventional house, when your house is your RV, having a place to camp becomes pretty important. So kind of lit a fire under me to acquire some land, and I bought 6 acres in Colorado, and then found out that it was so bloody restrictive that you can't do anything with it. And I've got 6 acres up there still. I still own it, but it's mine as far as anyone's concerned. And Andre, one of the folks that I travel with off and on, found some property here in New Mexico for $1,500 an acre. No building restrictions whatsoever. There's not even a code department in the county of Socorro. No inspectors. There are literally people out here that are in dwellings that are made out of pallets that are leaned together. There's some guys just north of me, some younger guys, that are in tents, and they bought an acre of land and they're camping out there. And so anyway, we came up to visit Andre and took a look at the land around here and found 3 adjacent acres that we all liked. So Andre bought one, Rena, another friend whom I travel with, and myself all bought an acre. That was back in May of 2021. So we bought the land, we camped on it for a little while, and then made a beeline north. I went up for a family reunion up in Bumblebee Campground up in Idaho. Those of you who watch the channel know that I go there every year. And this year I had the privilege of photographing my niece's wedding. So we had a wedding in my campground, and then we made a beeline back here to the property, and we're calling it a homestead. I think it doesn't really qualify, I don't think, in probably the purest definition of that term, but we're trying to make a go of building infrastructure and things that will help meet our survival needs. So we've got a garden. I built a shed. I've been working on that since about probably around October, I think, because I got busy working on that thing. And, I'd get a few bucks and I'd go buy some wood and I'd nail it all together, and then I'd get a few more bucks and I'd nail all that together and go buy some more. And so it's been kind of a slow process, but the shed is 99% done. I've got the inside that I'd like to finish off. I've got some shelves and some lights, and I got a solar panel and an inverter, or not an inverter, a charge controller. I already have a battery. Getting off on minutia detail, but a lot of stuff that's going to go into that shed. And that's done. We got a raised garden, I think I said, and then I've got an enclosed herb garden, and I've got pictures of all of this stuff and some of the progress that's been taking place. So that's what I've been doing. I've been working on the quote-unquote homestead. It's finally gotten warm enough. We had our last freeze a few nights ago, actually. It was down into the 30s here, and so I think going forward it's safe for us to start putting some things in the ground. In fact, I think Rena is going to be planting some potatoes today and some other things. And then I'm going to build a greenhouse around the raised flower bed. That's the next project, is that greenhouse. And then, the little side projects that occur from a day-to-day basis and all that. So I'm here. I'm doing well. The property is making progress. I've got, a building, an outbuilding, before I even have a house on the place. finally I'll build a house here, probably a 30 by 30, so about 900 square feet, with a another greenhouse, more of an atrium, I guess I would say, or terrarium maybe. I'm not sure what to call it, in front of the house, so facing south, and then I'll plant that with some things, maybe more fun stuff than food, to see how much we produce on the raised flower bed, if it's enough to keep us fed, all three of us. And if I need more, then maybe I'll do more serious stuff in the house attached atrium. Otherwise, you know, maybe I'll pick up growing orchids or some other exotics that I tend to like. So, not much of an update. Gonna keep the talking head segment short. Sure. How many times have I said that? Yeah. But there's a bunch of pictures. I think I've already started collecting them, and I've probably got maybe 100. I would, just a wild guess, I'd say about 100 so far. So I'm going to put all those together and include those in the end here, and so you can see the progress on the place. Bought a Class C, calling it Sassy Class C. Sassy Class C. See what I did there? That's kind of a joke. It doesn't work if I have to explain it, but I enjoyed it. That's the important thing, because it's all about me. Everybody knows that, I think. If you don't, you do now. So, anyway. It's not being used for anything except for, you know, we've met the folks around here, and we have meals together sometimes when weather permits, and folks have enough bandwidth in their day to come and join us for dinner, and we eat inside Sassy. It's a nice open space, and it runs. Some of the systems don't work, but I think they're minor repairs. But so I've got a Class C now, and my trailer, I still have it. Obviously, I'm still in it. And, you know, Rena's got her trailer parked out here, and we're all cohabitating wonderfully, making progress, getting things done, and we've met some folks around here that from time to time they help us, and we help them, and it's been great. One more thing I wanted to say. I created a Rio Grande Estates Facebook page. There's only one on Facebook that's Rio Grande. There's some Belen news that will show up, Veguita Belen news, I think. But there's only one Rio Grande Estates, New Mexico Facebook page, and I've put that up. I've been posting weather daily, and I've made it available for people who live out here to say, hey, anybody know where I can get water? Or, hey, I've got this old pickup truck for sale, or whatever. I'm not restricting what people post. If I look at it and you're obviously not someone who lives out here and you're just trying to leverage that page for your own purposes, then, you know, of course I'm going to delete that content. I'll stay on top of it while I can. Right now there's 32, 33 members, I think, so it's not real hard to take care of. But if you want to keep track of what's going on here in Rio Grande Estates, that's a place to go. And then, of course, I've got my Nod Yeliab, my name backwards, Don Bailey, on Facebook as well, and that's where I've been posting my updates real quick. I just take a picture with my phone, throw it up, and say, here's what I did today. Got these shelves put in, whatever. So, all right, I think I'll end the talking head segment now. Didn't I say that already? I'm a twisted man. But it's so nice that it's warm. Oh my goodness, the cold was just really beginning to eat at me. So it's warm enough for me to, you know, start wearing shorts and short sleeve t-shirts again, and it's great being outside. It's comfortable right now to work in the garden and all that. So anyway, love you guys, bless you guys, and you know, if you got any questions, comments, or you know where I can get somebody to deliver water out here, that'd be great. Just leave a comment down below, and so that's it. All right, you guys, we'll see you later.